Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to speak a little bit on recovery. Today is February 23rd, 2021. This is episode number 104, I believe, of the All Around Growth podcast. My name is Rob Kaiser and I am your host. Almost back to normal with the manner in which I speak. My tongue is almost healed, but my spirit is not. I am just going to speak freely this morning about where I am at mentally, physically, and emotionally. I started writing this morning a piece called 500 Words on Recovery. And I wrote a little bit about how it had been 5 days since my last seizure. And also how I don't often write about epilepsy because I don't want to have a focus or the focus or one of the foci of my life be on this chronic neurological condition known as epilepsy. I do not want to subject myself to the consistent negative thought that oftentimes accompanies where I take myself when it comes to the pattern and thought process of and behind epilepsy, yet my own ignorance of the issue here makes me wonder if that is indeed part of the challenge with it. And what I mean by that is just 9 weeks ago, I had another seizure. And I sometimes find myself wondering if they are increasing in the frequency or severity, because I had several seizures last year, perhaps one of which was probably the worst of my life. But other than the frequency with which they occur, how I feel afterwards is about the only baseline I have, the only metric I have. So seizures, though, are something that simply cannot be ignored. Because the longer that you try to ignore them, the more firmly you will be reminded that you have them. Ask me how I know. I didn't know what to talk about this morning. I didn't know what to record. I feel like I'm losing the passion for this podcast. I don't know what I'm doing with it. I don't promote it. I feel like it's some sort of documentary thing that I do. For what? You know? I don't know. You know, I sat down, I tried to write this morning, just nothing really came. I had to take my dog to the vet. He was getting his teeth cleaned, so that factored into the change of plans this morning a little bit. And as easy for me to say, as I was writing, I realized that for as detail-oriented as I oftentimes am, I sure have failed to effectively plan my own life. And here we are. I'm in my early 40s, and I'm trying to do exactly that. Effectively plan my own life. But I'm scared. All right? I'm scared that I may actually get the life that I wished for. I'm scared that my dreams might come true. And I don't know what to make of that. Initially, when I started writing, and I'm referencing some of my notes here as I speak, I initially wrote "scared to death" this morning, but it's not so much that I'm scared to death of what the future has in store, but it's like I'm experiencing a whole new set of emotions. I couldn't and I won't write "scared to death" because I don't know what that means. I planned on moving back here 10 years ago. I made the decision to move back here 10 years ago. And when I arrived, I told myself it was going to be 5 years before I was able to leave my job. And then that changed, and I began to wonder if this day job that I had was my dream job. It's not. It's not at all. I have no idea what I'm doing in life. And that's a horrible place to be. I have no purpose, no passion, no why. I'm trying hard to find it. Am I trying hard enough? Am I doing the work? What could I be doing differently? What could I be doing better? What more could I be doing? I don't know. But as I go through this process of trying to figure it out, and for as long as I continue doing this podcast, you will find out right alongside me. You'll find out with me. Because for as long as I do this and as long as you listen, we're going to do this together. I don't know. I don't know. I'm reluctant to share the work I do. I'm reluctant to share this podcast. I'm reluctant to I don't know anything. I'm reluctant to embrace who I am. Is that a good way to put it? I don't know. Well, I'm here at the day job. I can't imagine an episode like this was of much value to you, and there's not going to be very many show notes. So I'll refrain from my normal spiel that I generally include at the end of the show. If there's some feedback or something you have for me, something you wish to provide feedback on, you can join the Telegram group, t.me/allaroundgrowth. Don't know what's going on there either. I just don't know. And that uncertainty it's emotional. It's a killer. I do know one thing. I'm going to share this with the 48 Days community. How else am I going to share it? Social media. People that know me might find out what I'm doing. They might judge me. They would know. Do I even care? Apparently I do. But I'm going to go try to lose myself in the day job for a little bit and hope that things get done relatively early with my dog so that I can get out of here and relax at home. Because it's highly unlikely I'll return here when I pick him up from the vet later. Whoever you are, wherever you are, I hope that you have a great day out there. And I do appreciate you tuning in, even when the show is a little lackluster like it is today. Take care, and thanks for listening. This is Rob Kaiser, and thank you.